All right, welcome to the Senior Home Business Live on the YouTube channel where I talk about senior living, talk about making money and all kinds of self-improvement kind of tips along the way. If you've never heard of me, my name is Matt Stafford. I'm the Senior Living Specialist. I've got my own placement agency. You see the Stafford Senior Solutions banners behind me. I do this right out of my office. We're helping seniors at no cost, no obligation. But I want to go through today, what are the 3 reasons why people do not do this business. So before we get into it, if you'd like to reach out to me, there is my website, seniorhomebusiness.com. You can watch a free webinar. You guys know I don't like that stuff, but you got one there you can look at, or text or call me at the number below. Before we get into the video real quick, my channel sponsors are Senior Place. We are super excited about having them on the channel because if you are looking to get in this business and you want an effective CRM, you want something that's going to help you organize all your communities, Senior Place is the way to go. We've got the only deal in the country with them. If you come through the Senior Referral Academy as a student, you can get in Senior Place for $1 for the first 30 days, and then you get in the second and third month half off. The second channel sponsor, real quick, is my Senior Referral Academy. We'd love to teach you all what I know in this industry. Again, I do it on a daily basis, 21 modules, all the rest. We've got 26 states represented now in the United States. I'm super excited about that. But we're going to get into this video because I know you didn't come on here to listen to me talk about channel sponsors and talk about my business. You want to know the 3 reasons why people do not do this business. So let's get into it. All right, here is my marker board. I love marker boards. I've got them all over my office. This is how I just plan and prepare. And you've got to do that if you want to be effective in this business. If you want to be successful, you've got to do some of this. But the 3 reasons why people do not do this business. Number 1, they don't believe that this business will work. There's 2 parts to this first one here. They don't believe this business will work. They just somehow they're talking to me on the phone, and this is all information that I picked up over the last 2 or 3 years, talking to people from different parts of the country. And I got people that are super interested in starting their own business, and they are a little bit fearful of stepping out, doing something new, doing something different, right? Fully get that, fully understand that. But it really bottom lines at this. They don't believe that this will work, because if they believe this would work, they would jump in right away, because I can get you in at no money down, no money out of your pockets. Can you see my pocket? You probably can't. I got to jump up and down. No money out of your pocket, man. So they don't believe it's going to work. And then the second part to this first one is not only they don't believe the system's not going to work, or the academy, however you want to title that, they don't believe, and I'm just going to put not me specifically, but you, right? They don't believe in themselves. Maybe they don't believe in me either. I don't know. But they don't ultimately believe in themselves. They second guess themselves. They're type of individual that just kind of goes, they're indecisive. I mean, should we go to the movies or should we stay home and watch a movie? Should we go to the grocery store and get something to eat? Should we cook on the grill? Should we, it's always indecisive, afraid to make a decision. You've got to be willing, and you must make a decision. Not just willing, but must. 2018, when I started my own company, I dove into the water 30 feet down. I just began swimming. I had to, because if I did not make this business work in 2018, I'd have been on the unemployment line 30 days, 60, 90 days later. Who knows how long it'll be. But I got 3 move-ins my first month. So you don't believe the system's going to work, number 1, for one of the reasons. The second part is you don't believe in yourself. You maybe don't believe in me, but you definitely don't believe in yourself. Okay? The second one is they don't think. They don't think. Don't think what? Don't think they can run a business. They don't think they can run and operate a business. They're scared to death of that. It's like, oh man, it's such a risk, being an entrepreneur, being somebody that is counting on sales and other people to give me money. What do you think when you go do your 9-to-5 job? What do you think when you're out doing the part-time thing? What do you think when you're doing something else? You got to depend on others. There's no level of certainty about anything, but you got to believe in yourself, right? And then down here, you've got to be able to think you can run a business. And then you've got to be able to think and know that you can do it. You've got it within you to be an entrepreneur. You've got it within you to have your own referral agency. You've got it within you to make those calls, emails, to implement the strategies and the tactics. I will tell you in the academy, you've got to believe it. You got to believe you can do it. I mean, sometimes it's just a gut check, man. It's just in you. And you feel like, man, you'll start, if you don't, what happened is your mind will play tricks on you all the time. You'll think you can do it and you'll get up energized and you'll run into one problem, one obstacle, one minor thing. Oh my God, I can't do it. I can't do it. And you start to lose all faith, all hope in yourself. You've got to believe you can do it. So you got to understand, you believe the system works, believe in yourself. You got to think that you can run a business. Nobody really knows, right? I mean, shoot, I could have fallen flat on my face. You know how many people that started a business and failed, but started again and failed, started, failed? Failing is not a bad thing. It is a good thing in the sense that you are learning. Now, if you treat it as a complete failure and like you don't believe in yourself now and you can't do it because, man, I failed and I'm nothing and I will never amount to anything. I'll never achieve anything in my life. If that's you, yeah, then failure is not good. But if you look at failure being a positive, it's a lesson learned. That's all it is, a lesson learned. I did something, it did not work. Go back, why didn't it work? Did I put forth the effort? Was it the system? Was it something I hooked myself to and maybe it wasn't the right moment, the right time for me to do it? I don't know, but you got to do that. So, and then what's the third thing? They aren't, and this is not so much everybody, but I think it could be, but ultimately they aren't the decision maker. A lot of people I talk to about the academy, they've got to go talk to their spouse, right? And I would do the same thing. I mean, for the amount of money you're going to spend, it's an investment. Yes, nowhere near the price of a franchise. You can get in with no money down. You can enter a 7-day free access down below into a private group to kind of test the water, see if you like it. You can do all that, but before you pull the trigger, you're probably going to need your spouse to sign off. Now, if you're single, then it's just you, right? But for me, I'll need to go and talk to my wife, and that's okay. But what happens is you start watching my YouTube channel, you start looking and doing research, you start getting into the private Facebook group, you start getting your feet wet, you start getting excited about this industry, and your spouse knows nothing about the industry. Your spouse is not watching me on YouTube. Your spouse doesn't have the same vision. So what you got to do in that case is you've got to become a salesperson to your spouse. And you've got to go with conviction. If you have conviction and clarity about what you want to do. I've heard so many people go to their spouse and they go, well, babe, I just want to spend all this money on something and see if it works. Man, I wouldn't believe that either. But if you go and go, hey, you know what? I believe in myself. I think I can do it. I want to do it because this business works. I can run a business. Man, I know you're part of being the decision maker with me, but I got conviction. This is going to bring additional income. This is going to bring a level of freedom and excitement and a whole new level of walk with our family. You got clarity. You casting vision. I would think your spouse who loves you like no other would jump on board, at least would want to call me, text me, figure out more about this business. This business has been unbelievable for my wife and I, for the people that we encounter. There's so many wonderful people in this industry, but these are the 3 reasons that people don't do it. They don't believe, they don't think they can do it, can't run a business, and they're not decision maker. Go ahead and click the link below. Watch the freaking webinar. You know, guys, I don't like that webinar. I don't like webinars in general, or you can text me. Until next time, God bless. I'll talk to you soon.